Okay. If that couldn't have a more extravagant and loud intro, I don't know what could have. Funny. Anyways, hi guys, it's Dastardly Dani. We're here to have a dastardly time, and guess what? I'm back. That's right. A lot of stuff has gone on, and I want to apologize for disappearing for many years. I'm sure most of you don't even watch YouTube anymore. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know I'm back. I'm on Twitch TV, also as Dastardly Dani, if you want to watch me live stream. And I'm going to be uploading a few fun stuff here on YouTube, just because I miss you guys. I really did miss doing this. It's just very unfortunate that the graphics are so low. Better. Yeah, so I moved once again. I can do this. I can do this. Come on. Why are you being Why? Why?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
Ah!
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Alright, here we go. Anyways, so I picked this game because it's, well, I love story-rich games, as you know. I like to cry. I'm here to cry all the time. And this had awesome positive reviews on Steam.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's kind of weird. And it kind of reminded me of Life is Strange. So, as you guys know, I used to play Life is Strange, and before the storm crap, hated it. I couldn't even fit. You know what? I'm getting really sick and tired of your shit.
Inside the mailbox was bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Alright, cool.
I haven't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Okay, so Lewis, your brother Lewis. Okay, let's just. That was pretty cool. We just broke through the words. Can I run? Nope. I can just zoom in. My eyes.
Inner will. My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Are binoculars.
Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Is this a sign? The finches. Well, finches mean birds. Should I take the high road? No. I'm taking the scenic route. I need to upgrade my computer. I'm assuming
The truth is,
it's this way.
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
You inherited the house.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Talk to me, house. Give me answers, house. The doctor?
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
I don't know. I heard a lot of birds, frogs, and rustling of trees. It sounds pretty normal, pretty generic for a wood. Oh. Someone has gone missing! As you guys know, I do love me some mystery. Nice. This is okay, so I made it. See? Made a shortcut. I got
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way I'd been dreaming about it.
This is some hello neighbor architecture we have over here. I'm just waiting for a roller coaster ride to come out from the side. Like over there. And what's over here? Alright, so this was the high road. I think that might have been shorter. I took the long route. Sorry. If only I knew how to run. My feeble legs will not allow me to move faster than snail's pace. It's a lot of missing flyers. Missing.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
This big old house made you uncomfortable? I don't know, it looks pretty nice. Some nice woods, a nice house. You know, some basketball. Alright, who went missing? Was it your brother Lewis? Did your brother Lewis just go missing and you guys had a funeral with an empty casket? Is that what happened? I know some families, you know, I've heard of stories.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
What?
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Okay. I mean, this is an odd house. I wouldn't say uncomfortable, just more amusement parky. Like a theme
Now,
park.
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
Oh, you're 17?
I was afraid of the house.
She's using big words. She's using big adult words. She was afraid of the house. I guess, you know, when you're small and you have a big house with dragons on it, makes sense.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door.
No.
It didn't.
It didn't. It did not. Hello?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
You're very dramatic. Alright, let's look for another entrance. So, I'm assuming somebody of an older age was living here. So, did she run away from the house at 11? Or... Nice, they recycled. Everybody should recycle. I used the key here. Nope, nope, we're going through the doggy door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
We're saving. This is where I fight the murderer in Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7? Was it 7? It was 7. It was very interesting. I think it's one of the few Resident Evil games that's actually scary.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
We left, so you and your whole family picked up and left, but I see a lot of stuff in your garage.
For the first time in years.
Am I stuck? For the first time in forever.
I felt like I was home.
You just said the house made you uncomfortable. This is a lot of stuff you guys left behind. What the hell spooked you guys? Okay, first of all, why do you have books in the kitchen?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Okay.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Okay. Nice, they have a cat. I'm all about that. I'm all about that cat life.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
You know, the Chinese people are resilient when it comes to delivering and staying open for business. I used to work at a Chinese restaurant, and it was the best job I ever had, mainly because we were families, and we were open for everything.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
So this is from that night?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Okay. So I enjoy the little... Ooh. Oh, okay. I was like, blood? Nope, it's wine. See, like, there's, how come there's no bugs and stuff? Did those flowers just appear? I'm gonna just, okay. Edie. If only I could read. Pretty sure that says Edie. Or Eddie. Coke. This is what I get for turning down the resolution.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Edie. I wouldn't want any of my family members going into a nursing home, to be honest with you. I just feel like there's a very lonely existence. Even if you visit, it's not enough. You need the warmth of a home.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
You know what? The house is cluttered. There's a lot of frames. There's a lot of furniture. There's a lot of books. Man, there's a lot of books. You know, with a name like Finch's.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Sank? A house sank? Oh, okay, goodbye words. Up the chimney you go. I mean, the words have really cool transitions when they actually... Ooh, what's this?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
I'm going into you eventually. You hear me? Alright, violin. What's this?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Great-Grandpa Sven. There's a lot of names I feel like I'm gonna have to remember. I like the footsteps. It feels like I'm actually really stepping on a rug on top of a hardwood floor. Alright, let's finally get down into...
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Okay, so Milton. So you had a brother named Lewis and Milton, Great-Grandpa Sven, Grandma Edie, and a cat named Molly.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened that night? What? What's sealed with that foam? What's that foam called that when you put it in, it hardens? Not immediately, after a few hours or so.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
This library? Because you have a lot of books. Okay. No keys. That sounds good. I guess we're going upstairs. I guess that was for Grandma Edie.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
That's a odd...
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay. So Grandma was about giving answers, and Mama was about sealing answers. I mean, that's a saw. That's a saw. That's pretty cool. I feel like, God, that's a weird way to deal with the loss of... Is Eddie a last name, or Eddie? Till 2010. So is... What? Sven. Finch. Alright, let's look into this bad boy.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Edith. Grandma? Stop giving me different names. Yeah, I guess so. So she was married to Sven. And that was Grandma. Yeah, I guess Grandpapa died early. Who's Gregory? What?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
That's a weird way to grow up. Gregory lived 1 year. 1 year only. And his room is a fuzzy bathroom. I have questions. That's just not right. Calvin, 11 years old.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What? I'm uncomfortable. You're right. You have all right to be uncomfortable. So Calvin died when he was 11, which portrays the childlike room, and I forgot the name of the other person. Okay. I wish I could rehear the monologue. There's a lot of pictures. There's a lot of pictures. What's going on here? What's this?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
She's an actress? Barbara Finch. What? There is another stairs? Oh.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Why would you lock? We're leaving. I'm locking all the doors. Leaving everything behind. I have questions, Mom. I have so many questions. It's being plugged in. Barbara! The star.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years. Mm-hmm. Until America grew out of it.
Oh, of course. That's pretty cool. She lived for 18? No, 16? Let me do math. Yeah, 16. 16 years? That's not right. 16 years! Why is everybody dying so young? 11, 16. I know there's other deaths. Okay, before I go in there, which is the only open door, this is Molly's room. The cat's? The cat lived for 10 years. I want to give my cat a room. Pepper, do you want a room?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with.
Girl?
If she hadn't died in 1947.
Is it a cat or is it a girl? So many questions. I guess there's two Mollys, a cat and a girl. Though I think a room for a cat would be.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
This is a really.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
This is a really cool room. This is a really, really cool room. The fact that you have the dust particles floating around actually does give you the sensation that you're underwater. Ooh, a train. Ooh, a book. Oh, a shark. Hello? I feel like this is something that moves later on. I also feel like there's some tracks here. Yeah. See, and I moved the rug. Can I turn on the light? No. Sorry. I'm using my big Sherlock brain. I always wanted to be Sherlock. It's either that or Grandma Edie was hot wheeling it up in this room. Alright, let's
Louis
unlock
told me
this.
there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Louis. Your brother. Got it. Alright. Well, before we carry on, actually, I think I've done a lot of progress in this game. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe. If there's anything you'd like me to play or do better, leave a comment down below. I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to have you. And I hope this keeps going for a very long time. Anyways, you take care, and I'll see you next time. Later. Whoa, 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 whoa!